Hello and welcome to the Saber Legion Championship Series event, The Foundry, here from the Hilton at LAX in, well, not so sunny right now, Southern California. As we're getting ready to kick off the action tonight, we've got Salina Trevino versus Aubri. Salina has... All right. Salina is part of our Southern California charter. Hobbies include fighting Sith by moonlight, winning love by daylight, and never running from a saber fight. Her opponent will be Aubri, nestled in the heart of Northern California. Aubri lives in a sleepy little town called Rio Vista. Going for our matchups, you will see that looks like, I'm going to make a guess saying Aubri will be our red fighter. She's in the red pants, the gray, and no, for you. I mean, if Antoinette wants to be on mic, she can. Aubri setting up the lineup. Black pants, gray top, purple saber. Then we've got Salina, blue dress, also purple saber, black top. Looks like a blue point right there. Antoinette? RJ, you little... what was that? That was point two. Right, that's my thing. Blue point again. And that is, to confirm, that is Salina blue, right? Yeah.
Hold.
Hold!
It's all good.
You're good.
These are just not really
Yeah,
nice.
these are
Hold on.
starting to fall off.
Take them off. We know she's red. She's got a bunch of red. Close enough. Yeah, lose with you. Did my judges see anything? Because all I saw was something fall off. All right, cool.
Hold on. Score. Blue got 1 point.
1 point blue. Thank you. Cool. Now that that's settled. Both fighters ready? Fight.
So score is...
Hold. I agree with this judge as well. I'm going to call blue point. Fighters ready?
Yep.
Fight.
You should be hearing
Hold.
your...
Did you see anything on that side?
There we go.
Keep fighting.
There we go. Hey, look. Fixing technical difficulties. Love it.
Hold. I agree these judges, blue came up to the nose, base. Fight.
Is that another blue point, it look like? I'm going to call it 4-0 in favor of Salina.
Keep fighting.
We're over here at
Hold.
the scores table.
Until I say hold, just keep fighting. No sweat.
It's hard to hear.
You're good. Parties ready? Fight. Keep fighting. Hold. Heard blue to the leg. Point blue. Fight.
Blue's up for nil. That puts Salina up 4-0 versus...
Keep fighting. Hold. I agree with this judge. I thought I saw the contact come across the chest just a little bit faster. Point red. Fight.
So score is 4-1. As soon as I find my mouse, I'll
Hold.
update the score there. 4-1 in favor of Salina.
I am going to agree with Ewok on this.
Salina
I'm going to override and call a point for red.
taking
I think right to the chest is just a bit earlier.
Safety. Armbands.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Sorry. Brief second. This shit. I apologize for swearing. I might.
Yes, you are, but it's all right. We'll forgive you.
Thank you very much. Riders ready? Fight.
All right. Aubri
fighting.
rallying.
Keep fighting.
I've been away for a long time, Antoinette, and
I just saw fingers. Keep fighting.
not familiar with almost anybody here in Southern California anymore. So a little confused on the call, a little flustered.
Just hand.
Salina coming in with some authority to that wrist, it looked like, but
Hold.
yeah.
I do believe blue got in the arm first. I'm point blue. That's 5? Ah. We
should
know
have
you're
you.
blue. We'll just hold this.
The other side.
You guys are too buff. Both of you are in far too good of shape. Switch sides, 5 points. Thank you.
I'm a dummy.
Both
I'm
fighters
a
ready?
dummy, I'm a
Fight.
dummy. I'm fixing things. I'm fixing things. There we go.
So what's interesting about this matchup is that both ladies are relatively new to the league. Aubri more because of her lack of opportunity for participating. And Salina, she just joined about a year and a half ago.
Hold. I will agree with the judges. Blue point.
Aubri has. She has a lot of experience in different
Fight.
types of martial arts. I believe, I don't hate it.
Just barely in the ring. Nice. Hold.
So, as I was saying,
We're completely split on judges. I'm gonna call simultaneous.
she has
First the match.
experience in European
Fighters ready?
broadsword,
Fight.
Spanish Florentine, and African close combat. She's tiny but mighty, as she likes to say quite often, and I will confirm as I take her into her arm
Keep fighting.
for this fight. She's very and very quick, as you'll notice in a lot of these fights.
Keep fighting.
It's definitely interesting.
Hold. I
Yeah,
saw
it is
Salina
definitely
check down
going
the
back
arm.
and forth. The
I agree with these 3 judges. Point blue.
Yeah. What
Fight.
I find interesting is that Aubri's one of her first fights in the league as a tournament was in Unity, and so her transitioning to standard is definitely see a lot of change in her technique. And the last time she fought,
Keep fighting.
was in the Dark Watch.
Hold.
Was it Dark Watch? 2019?
Blue to the leg.
oh
Or
gosh,
Unity. I forgot what the name was.
it might have been Dark Watch. That might have been one
points,
of the
There was 2.
um,
Fight.
one of the last Dark Watches and one of the last things.
Hold.
You're good.
Sorry about that, guys. We're trying to multitask.
It didn't count the
here,
sixth.
and it's not the most successful.
You're good. Miscommunication between judges and table are bad. Fighters ready? Fight.
Oh no, I got rid of your thing.
Click enter first.
There we go. Updating the score, multitasking, doing all the things.
On a very, very tiny table. I am sorry. I set up tables earlier.
Yeah, we'll survive.
Keep fighting.
Yeah.
But at least we have a lot of fun to watch.
Hold.
What interesting about Salina, she's very good at keeping people
Good
at
on
a
her.
distance and getting them
Point blue.
Point to blue.
Fighters ready?
under.
Fight.
And very precise in her touches to get those points in.
So Salina 2 away from wrapping up the first round at least.
And we're doing just 3 rounds?
That's generally what it is. Best 2 of 3, unless things have changed in my
Keep fighting.
time not being here and taking my baby break. So
Hold.
I think we're all relatively.
I couldn't see from the side. I'll agree with these 3 judges. Point blue.
Point to blue.
And that's
Fight.
9-2. Should wrap up shortly.
got Clint in the chat saying goblin trotting. I'm going to assume that means something to you.
Hold. Good honor. Point red.
Point to red.
Fight.
Clint's known as our Goblin King, and we have been dubbed his goblins. He was actually our practice lead in North Hollywood when most of us first started.
Hold.
Salina,
Point red.
Point to
What's
our
the time?
director Ryan.
Is there time?
Do we
Fight.
have time going?
I don't think we had anybody start time. Man, we are rusty.
We are just a little bit.
It's 7:43. If that helps.
Give him 20 seconds.
Oh, 20 seconds.
So 20 seconds on the
Keep
clock.
fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Hold. I saw blue to the head. I'll agree with the judges. Fight.
Oh,
Oh,
that's match point.
that was match point?
That was match point.
You're
And we
good.
have match point.
Match.
10-4. Salina takes this match.
That is the first fight. They have 90 seconds and have to fight again.
Remind me, 2 out of 3?
As best 2 out of 3. If anyone didn't catch that.
It'll be best 2 out of 3.
Huh? Ah, see.
Louder and more concise because they're not, and the table can't hear you, and I can hear you.
Understandable.
Don't worry about the stream.
So
We'll
tell me,
turn
when
down
was
your
the
mic
last time
if
you
you're too
were
loud.
out
You're good.
Yeah.
That helps. Thank you.
Joseph.
The last time I was out here was the last. So last Dark Watch I was at was the last Dark Watch we did, which would be the 2019 one. I was running a computer and not having to do the rubbing your stomach and patting your head dance of doing this and all the other things and.
Keeping score, keeping things updated.
Right. I really much like Salina. I was thinking we'd be tiny but mighty today, and I'm regretting not packing a little bit more gear to make our life easier over here at the broadcast table. But you know, we shall persevere, or something like that's what they say, right?
Well, at least we'll be more prepared next time.
Yeah.
And I feel like as the night goes on, we'll get better and better.
Yeah.
What's interesting is Salina also, I don't know if you guys noticed, she usually fights in a red skirt. Her gear and kit is all red. And for this event, she wanted to bring the power of the moon goddess,
Okay.
Sailor Moon, to her fight. And so she's channeling it through her blue skirt. And that was fighting Sith by moonlight.
Sounds
She created
romantic.
a little poem for us today. It
Okay.
was definitely a lot of fun reading it when I received it as our fighter bio. It was a brainstorm. I guess collaborated with the rest of the team to create that for her and her fight. Fun fact, though, is Aubri also cosplays Sailor Moon on her day-to-day outside of TSL for any events.
So we have a Sailor Moon face-off right now.
Pretty much.
All right, I love it. Also love the creativity of people in this. That one? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, no, you good. Something creativity, people in the league. Even though I'm pretty plain Jane in my getup, I have schemes, I have plans. Will they ever come to fruition? Who knows?
I feel like even if you may be more plain Jane with your gut up, I feel like there's so much more going on in your mind. Like you hosted a class today. Sorry, remind me who the author was again?
So yeah, I was just some, jerk out here talking about Alfred Hutton. It turned into more of a basics. You guys down here in LA have been going real strong. A lot of solid fighters and stuff. But I decided to kind of cover, let's go back to basics since I hadn't been around. I don't know if anybody had been too exposed to super martial stuff, and I hadn't seen some of the classes because I rolled in a little later today. So I was like, let's just kind of go back to basics. Let's drill in some fundamentals. And so that's kind of what I focused on mostly with Hutton. And I was joking with Ewok after the class saying it was mostly Hutton adjacent because I didn't actually dive into the meat of some of that. So, next time we'll have fun. And Director, your mic is going hot again, just so you know.
Hello.
So what's interesting is
It's nice to be back.
you said you didn't know a lot of the skills.
You're on fine, man. You got it.
Is that in North Hollywood in particular we have a lot of newer fighters, a lot of people that don't necessarily have a lot of martial arts background and different like sword fighting techniques, or they've done
Awesome.
different sword fighting things. I guess.
All right, judges ready?
Yeah.
It looks like you're about to start
Ready your lines.
fighting again. Let's get going.
Fighters, are you ready?
Yeah, I like to say that TSL just kind
Everyone
of
already
brings
knows
people
each
around
other?
that like to be around swords and like sword-like objects. Doesn't need to be a
Start in your
sword.
corner
Doesn't
if you
need to be
wouldn't
metal. Doesn't need to be anything in particular.
I was getting excited for it too.
We all like to each other.
Yeah.
Red fighter, you ready?
Can't not mention both of them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Blue fighter, you ready?
A good booping.
All right. Fight.
Much rather like that. And that's definitely something that North Hollywood also takes to heart is that. And so a lot of today was learning some more like the basic steps, the basics in different divisions and different aspects of the league and the ins and outs that maybe some of us don't know. Like we have some people who only attending here today.
Keep fighting, keep
Here for and some maybe as long as a year. And so it's definitely been a learning experience, especially as we head into Combat Con, TSL 7. A lot of us are heading out there, and they're really
Hold.
today.
I love to see that. I was.
Anything on the judges?
I heard classes. I expected
Keep fighting.
some people to show up to some stuff, but it was really amazing to be out here
Hold.
today and see pretty much everybody out
I'm
here
agreed with my judges. Red to the arm.
wanting to be
Point red.
in every class. RJ keeping us honest. Aubri going up 1-0. Thank you, sir.
Nothing but Suba.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. It was interesting to see because I thought more people would break off to spar, but people were very avid to learning a lot of the different
Hold.
aspects of what we had to offer today.
Point blue.
Point to blue.
Fight.
Thank you, sir. Salina Salina actually going up 1 and tying it.
Hold.
Knotted up, 1 across the board.
First simultaneous of the match.
First simul of the match.
Fighters
Y'all
reset.
didn't hear that.
Joseph, for some of the classes that you did
Take
see
one step
today,
back, Aubrey, if you wouldn't mind.
how did
Perfect.
you
You're good.
find the
Fighters ready? Fight.
I liked your hey, where's some gear knucklehead class. That's not what it was actually called, but that should be the mentality with the
Hold.
mindset that some people have on gear. Yes, you
I
can
agree with
be
these two
good,
judges in the
but
corner.
I'd rather be safe
Red
than
over the side to the arm.
have an owie.
Point red.
Point to red.
So,
Fight.
Aubri going up. I did it again. I'm over here. I'm in a spreadsheet. Got too much going on.
That's not a.
There we go. Aubri up 2-1.
Hold on. Hold. Hold.
Thought they had said
You're good. Don't worry about the
A lot
judges.
of that class,
Don't stop fighting until I say so. You're
That's
chilling.
something I have a lot of passion about. Is
I'm gonna call no
safe
contact on that.
maintenance and care.
Let's
I
fight.
don't.
Both fighters
most
ready?
of my equipment is
Fight.
secondhand. I find everything I played again, so a lot of like restoration is involved to make it what it is. But I also like bring helmets and help other people with repairs. And I've noticed
Hold.
that the care
Good honor.
is probably not what
Red to the arm. Point red.
Point
if
to
anybody's,
red.
anybody's left there.
We love honor here. Cool.
Car will know how
Fight.
bad it can be. And so those are a few things I caught today.
And I liked it. I encourage as many people
Hold.
as possible
Blue to the arm, good honor.
Looks like Sabrina
was
goes up
just-
one.
But it's
Salina.
Point blue.
Yep.
Blue.
Fight.
3-2 in favor of Aubri, but Salina trying to lessen that gap, let's say. Going back to gear. Anybody who can get cheaper
Hold.
gear as they're getting into this or loaner gear. I have
saw
a
blue
bag of
come on
loaner gear
over
that
the arm.
hasn't seen the light
Point
of day
blue.
in too long because I haven't been out regularly.
Fight.
But as much as
Hold. I'm agree with all judges. Point red.
Point to red.
as much as possible, because
Fight.
depending on how into this you want to get, right,
Hold.
it can be
okay.
expensive. So as much as we can help people out starting up
Those are good.
and give them avenues to get in more affordably, that's awesome. I do
I
not
agree
have the
with these
research
judges.
chat up, but I've
I'm
been
called
looking at the,
simultaneous. Too close to call. Is that the second of the match? Thank you. Both are you okay?
Okay.
Cool. Fight. Hold.
Sorry.
You're okay. You're all right. I'm agree with these two judges. I thought I saw red, blue come underneath. I'm gonna call point blue.
Point to blue.
Fight.
cool. Thank you, David. Why are we blaming me? Kevin? What are you doing? What did I do? And that's right, if you
Oh.
join us
Super
in
gentle. Nice
this
shot.
event,
Point red.
Point
5
to red.
points. Switch sides.
interact in the chat. We will
Point red.
try to talk back at you. 5
Both
points
fighters ready.
means we switch sides, if
Fight.
you didn't know.
Nice.
Thank you, RJ.
So when we're talking about
Hold.
equipment and stuff like
With
that,
all judges agree, blue point.
too, about
Point to blue.
gear and stuff.
Point
You-
blue.
The fighting
Point blue.
a bit more affordable.
Fight.
Is I find some of the craziest things I play the game all the time. And as someone who used to be a customer, you can find some stuff that like people will just leave there and it just needs to replace the stuff.
Yeah.
Hold.
It's incredible.
Keep fighting.
You don't need to have an
No judge
expensive
calling
gear to
anything.
start here.
Keep fighting. Hold.
What was your first kid like?
I
All
think like
judges
a lot
agree,
of
red
people,
point.
I was not a fan
Fight.
of.
Hold.
I was not a fan of.
Red point.
Point to red.
That was kind of an honor call.
So up 7-4 in favor
It's kind
of
of an honor
Aubri.
call,
Aubrey's
anyway.
3 away
Sorry.
from taking
Both fighters ready.
second
Fight.
round and tying it up. Hockey chess, because
Hold.
lacrosse didn't feel like it covered enough for me. Then I had elbow pads from lacrosse.
We have a split call. I'm going to disagree. I saw red come up underneath at the same time. I'm going to call that simultaneous.
second simul of the match.
That's third.
Third.
Oh, third simul of the match.
Both fighters
And
ready.
that means they lose
Fight.
points from each. Correct?
I believe so. The third one is when you start losing points.
Hold.
Someone can correct me if
All
I'm
judges
wrong,
agree,
and if
red
not,
point.
I'm going to take a point away from them
Fight.
anyway, because we are the broadcast table and we are always correct.
If not a little kick.
It's
Hold.
part of the magic. And then I've got catcher's knee pads.
We have a split decision. I didn't see clearly enough. Or call no contact. Both
I
fighters
feel
ready.
bad for the line judges because they're just like frantically
Fight.
like, you need to change the
Make your
points."
shots clean and visible.
So it looks like it stays 6-7 because he called no contact out on the field.
Hold.
Or is it? It is.
I
Never
saw and
mind.
heard contact from red on her
So
wrist. Any other judge for that?
Chaotic goblins.
Okay, we're going to throw it out.
We'll put that back.
Keep fighting. Fight.
We swear we know what we're doing here, folks.
We've only done this half a dozen times.
Hold. Hold.
All right.
I agree with
Aubrey's
this
out there
judge.
out
I
for
saw a
blood
red
in
point.
the second
The
match.
arm initially. Fight. Hold. All judges agree. Kind encouragement from the opposite side. Point blue.
Point to blue.
So
Fight.
Salina getting another one on the board after a couple points in the favor of
Hold.
Aubri.
I'm gonna call that another simultaneous. Both arms. That'd be 4th of the match. Thank you.
So now we're definitely losing points. And this is part of why I was covering during the Hutton class is when you're attacking or when you're doing a riposte, try to cover yourself, right? Use your blade to put your blade between your opponent and yourself.
Point to red.
Fight.
Aubrey comes back 6-3.
And also, too,
Hold.
like, something that's going to be really beneficial for those who participate.
I agree with these 3 judges. Blue over the
In what?
side. Blue point.
Be able to cover yourself
Point to blue.
before
Fight.
an attack is like for the unity.
Yeah.
Set, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because you want to block that counterattack initially, right? I mean, like I
Hold.
said in the class, looks like
All judges agree. Blue point.
Unanimous,
Point to
blue
blue.
point. Aubrey only has a 1-point
Fight.
lead after Salina rallies a little bit. Score is 6-5.
Definitely
Hold.
getting close here.
I agree with these 2 judges. I'm called simultaneous. 5th of the match. Fight.
I will say I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm not. It's so
As a coach, I just want to
Hold.
scream, block, please.
I'm agree with these 2 judges. Blue point.
Point to blue.
oh, look at that.
Knotted up, 5-all.
Fight.
5 to 5.
Sorry, tell me a little more about Hutton. I'm not familiar with him.
He's just an old guy, wrote about HEMA. I like to jokingly call him like the grandfather of HEMA. I think somebody actually alive in England right now
Hold.
coined the term HEMA officially. But I think he's one of the first people you can go back in.
I could have sworn Suba. I'm going to agree with these 3 judges. Blue point.
Blue point, Salina
Getting ahead.
takes a lead.
Fight.
We also didn't start a timer this round either. We're terrible people.
So bad.
I don't even know what the running timer is supposed to be. I'm admitting this on the air.
Hold.
Melody can flog me publicly next time she sees
I'm
me.
agree with
It'll be
these
at
3
least a year
judges.
from now.
Sorry, these 2 judges on the east side. Blue point. To the arm.
I feel
Oh,
bad.
point
Salina
to blue.
getting ahead.
Fight.
5 to 7.
She's definitely getting ahead on this round again. After the first initial.
Aubrey had a nice lead.
Yeah, sorry. That's where I was trying to
Keep
get
fighting.
to.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Aubrey had a nice lead in the beginning, and just
Sorry,
because
safety
of all
hold?
the simuls, if there weren't some of those simuls,
It looked like she got
she'd
across.
still
I don't
be
think
in
it
that
was dangerous enough to
position.
be thrust. Can I bring my judges in just for a second? Fighters, go to corners.
All right, we're going to cut the director mic, because you at home don't get to be...
Hello?
You're good.
Oh,
Antoinette's having a sidebar, so I muted her mic.
cool, cool.
That's fine. Gentle viewer, Clint is a fan of this fight. So am I. RJ?
Yeah. Looks like a very good fight.
A man of many words. Thank you. All right, if you're back from that sidebar, let's send your mic back to being hot.
I am.
What
So
do
it
you
looks like that strike. They had a sidebar about the legality of that strike, right? Certain areas in TSL are where you can't hit or thrust. Basically, it's like, but like where your ribs, like diaphragm and lower, you don't want to stab somebody in the tum-tum because that's owie. And don't stab somebody in the like thighs because that would also suck. We try to not break our friends here, generally.
I do like my fights.
Hold.
We want to be doing this for very
I agree with these 2 judges. Red point.
It's actually one of the reasons
Point
why
to
we
red.
had the mobility
Fight.
class earlier today. We invited,
One of our sponsors actually came out and ran the mobility class, correct?
yeah, that's correct. Banal brand. He has a very special brand
Hold.
of lockers, which are like the same length as.
I agree with these 2
our waist,
judges.
which is
Blue
really,
point.
Really cool.
Fight.
And they have a really great slip to them.
Right. While we're talking about sponsors, I'm going to pull up some of my sponsor notes and talk about the rest of the sponsors. I'm going to say Rhinus Leatherworks. I think that's how you say it, right? Rhinus, not Renus. I always say Renus, but I think it's Rhinus.
I'm pretty sure it's Rhinus.
That looks
If
like
not,
things to
I'm
me.
going to hear from next week.
All
It's
judges
all right.
agree.
I'll
Blue
take the heat because I'm willing to
point.
set it on
Blue
the
takes
air.
match.
You can check him out on Instagram and Looks like blue took it in 2. We went up 2, we went down 2. First fight is the night is done. So we'll cut our director's mic once again. We'll take a little we'll take a
Did it break?
little bit of a break,
Oh.
and we'll get everything set up and squared away for the next fight, which will be...
I'm obviously not doing it. Yeah? Okay.
Next fight is... I need to pull up my notes. I should have printed my notes out.
We're actually going to have a raffle next.
Hey, just kidding. We have a raffle next.
Yeah.
What are the prizes for this raffle?
This raffle is Back of the Head Protection by Clint O'Brien. And one time I used to call him O'Brien, and he was like, what? I mean, he has an E in his name. Moving on, he has kindly donated 2 items for today. One of them is a Back of the Head Protection, and the second is a custom Courgette. Both are here today. I really like the Back of the Head Protection because that's going to be our next raffle item, and it's made out of Kydex and backed with a really nice, soft-to-touch foam.
Oh.
I'm really excited about it. We've definitely had people calling in from other areas of the league to put in their tickets for it.
And how
Which is
much
really
are these tickets?
I can't take this out.
We didn't think about that. I believe it's Kevin, Criswell, and James
Eckback.
Eckback.
Okay. Can you go ahead and mute my mic? I'm going to get started on that raffle.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a raffle first.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a raffle first, but I want to make sure our fighters and judges are prepared.
All right, so while we're doing that fight, the lovely Antoinette, who's put in so much work for this week and is going to go do the raffle because she has not been busy for one instant this weekend, RJ.
Oh.
She's off the air and won't, slug me for doting on the work that she's done. So I'm going to go and talk up everything that she's been doing tonight and leading up to this event. Getting back to our sponsors, though. People that keep the mics and lights on over here in the TSL SoCal Charter, thank you for all that you do. We are currently going to talk about Brendel Martial Arts, Renus Leatherworks, and we'll give you some info about them. Thank you, Mark, for doing the neck gaiters. Thank you, Clint, for the back of the head and the gorget. David, for donating your time, because we know that you're out there doing some virtual coaching sessions, I believe, are getting raffled off as well today.
Nice.
Steve Castillo came in and did the mobility class that Antoinette was talking about earlier. Mark Carrico, there's a book. It's en route to Southern California somewhere. Currently ain't here, but somebody can get that autographed book from Mark Carrico. Not to be left out, the other partner of the three amigos, David being one, Mark being the second. Alec Martinez also sent in a book. So that way you can learn from people in TSL that have taken the time, thought about things, unlike us here at the broadcast table, put pen to paper, trying to teach people and enrich their lives with this LED saber sport, as we're over here just being dancing monkeys at the broadcast table.
This is 100% true. Ooh, it looks like she's doing the raffle right now.
Looks like the gorget is currently going up. Hey, Brian, if you're watching, congratulations.
There you go. Yeah. Congratulations, Brian, for winning this lovely, lovely piece.
Brian's one of these out-of-state people.
Oh, even better.
Right.
Straight from California.
What?
Or straight transferred from California.
So, Brian, we will get that to you somehow, somewhere. So, we're working on teleportation technology currently.
Yep.
So, from our living room to your living room sometime soon.
We'll just ask the AI. They could do it.
Right. AI-coded teleportation machines. So it looks like we got an exotics fight coming up.
Ooh, an exotics fight.
Not that kind of exotics fight, RJ.
Damn, it's never that kind of exotic fight.
Kevin Criswell's looks like he's set up. He will be the red fighter in the red corner, making life easy for us with the red plaid,
Nice.
red saber, black pants. It helped. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
RJ, the producer, on the ones and twos, muting me as David comes over and asks a technical question. Where were we? Kevin Criswell, that's right. Red saber, red plaid, black helmet, black pants, set in the lineup. Then we've got James Eckback, blue plaid, one green saber, one, I think that's supposed to be blue,
Cool.
black shorts. How is he not freezing?
Yeah, I'll be shivering by now.
Way to finish that thought, buddy.
Yeah.
So waiting on the action to resume in the ring. Looks like Ewok stepping into the director position, talking to his line judges, letting him know what he expects out of them, types of calls he'd like to see, and the type of match he wants to make sure goes on here.
Nice.
Thank you, RJ. Always insightful.
You're doing good.
What would I do without you, man? Actually, I would have talked on the air about technical stuff again. So anyway, we're getting ready. I don't know exactly what for. A fight.
Yes.
That's what it is. An exotics fight.
An exotics fight between what two weapons again?
So it looks like dual sabers and a saber staff.
Ooh. Can you tell us a little bit more about like the probability of which one is stronger than the other?
I think it's so nobody has a pike, which is a long pokey boop stick. So I think it's going to be, again, being away for a long time. Anybody's game, because I'm not exactly sure the backgrounds of these fighters.
Ah, all right. So this will be an interesting match.
This will be a fight, RJ.
I like it.
This. Oh yeah, we're about to have a match. Okay, cool. So once again, the match getting ready to start. We've got Ewok, our director, in the center of the
Can your
ring.
sabers ignite?
Ewok giving direction.
I see the.
I know it's on Max
Little background
too.
that I do have. I know that Kevin
It is
Criswell
legally lit.
does
What about your
study
and your other saber?
some HEMA. Oh no,
Nice.
we've got a
Technical difficulty.
yes.
Oh, that one's bright.
Technically, to start the match,
That one
or to
compensates
start
for the
round,
dimness
RJ,
of the
your
other one.
saber needs
It's
to light up.
technically lit, so it counts.
Once it turns off,
All right, red fighter ready?
once the match is started,
Blue
you're in
fighter
the
ready.
clear. If
Table
you're going
ready.
into a third and
Judges
final
ready.
round, you better figure out a way to turn that lightsaber
All right.
on
Fight.
if you want to be able to compete, because that is the rule.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hold.
Looks like Kevin came
Judges.
in over the top, maybe.
All right. Ooh, we got that split.
If you want to,
I
you
did
can.
see
If not, we're
red
good.
come in
You can do
slightly
your
faster
thing.
over the top. That's going to be point red.
Point to red.
Fighters ready? Fight.
So Kevin going up
Hold!
1-0. Next match, looks like
Right.
we've got
I did see that. Blue
red.
came in and tapped red just before red came in with a thrust. It's going to be point blue.
Point to blue.
Fighters ready?
knotted up
Fight.
1-0.
1-1.
So he's got a reverse grip, which is something that I love.
Judges, prior hold.
But it seems to be working for him.
Judges,
Nice.
saw that
Looks
as well.
like 3
point
fighters are
blue.
blue.
Fighters ready?
It's like he knew what I was saying
Fight.
and went, you know what? Shut up, Joe. I'm going to show you what happens with reverse grip.
Hold.
Looks like blue tagged on the
Judges.
leg.
Yeah. Point
RJ,
blue.
Somebody that
Fighters
does
ready?
has handled a staff, has done wushu. TSL, staff, is it more limiting because you can't hold on to the entire shaft of the weapon compared to how a bow staff type weapon would traditionally be used?
That is true. You do suffer some
Hold.
limitations with the hilts being in the middle. And
All
you're
right.
not able
No
to adjust your
consensus,
hands
no
back and forth.
exchange.
But
Fighters ready?
I believe
Fence.
with enough training, you could overcome that obstacle.
So you personally,
Hold.
again, somebody experienced with the
honor.
weapon,
Point red.
would you have had the
Fighters
area
ready?
that you can
Fight.
grab with your hands as small as Kevin does going into this fight?
That's a good question. Maybe after 2 to 3 months of training,
Hold.
probably can.
Good honor.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Point blue.
Do you think a longer
Fighters
midsection
ready?
by and large would
Fence.
give you a
Fight.
little bit more to play with
Hold.
that style of weapon?
I believe so.
Give you more options on the field,
Right.
more things
Point
to do.
blue.
Yeah, it's a little bit more tricks here
That's
and there
5
for me
points. Trade
to
sides.
trick the opponent. But with his staff, it's definitely
Right.
something.
Red
It's
fighter
a
ready?
choice.
Yeah.
Blue fighter
I
ready?
would need a lot more practice.
Table
with
ready?
that.
Right. Fight.
So they switched sides because it was 5 points. James eager to get back at the action. He's got a nice little lead. He's up 5-2.
Hold.
So Kevin came in with the thrust.
Mhm.
I saw it end on James's stomach. Looked like
I am
it started
actually
on his
gonna
chest.
overrule that point. Red had a thrust to an illegal target area. So
looks
Red's
like you were
thrust was
correct.
landing right here. Not a legal target area. So that is not going to be a point for Red. I'm going to give you a warning. Make sure your thrusts are on the right target area.
Remember, RJ, we don't stab the
Right.
tum-tum.
Fighters
Damn,
ready?
That's such an easy spot.
Fight.
We don't want to hurt our friends.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you.
yeah, friends.
Hold.
Oh.
So
Point
that
blue.
short staff
Fighters
on the
ready?
thrust is really where it seems
Fight.
like it's hurting him.
I believe so. It's definitely limiting his technique.
So I wonder, because there again, I've been away for a long, long time
Hold.
in a land far, far away.
Judges.
Yeah.
Good.
Um,
All right. Point Red.
Point to red.
Fighters ready? Fight.
score is 3-2 in favor of James. I wonder, can he take his second hand off of that staff for the thrust? Because that two-handed thrust is killing him.
It is. It's definitely limiting his mobility.
Hold.
And it looks like he hasn't been switching his hands a lot.
Judges.
Again, the
Point blue.
amount of space he has
Fighters
available
ready?
to use his hands, again,
Fight.
it's a choice.
Definitely is. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe.
But again, lessons learned going into Combat Con.
Hold. Good
He can't make the
honor.
adjustments
Point Red.
here.
No.
Goal is make the
Oh,
adjustments,
can somebody tie his
go
shoes
to
for him?
Vegas,
Or never mind.
win at
He's quick
Combat
to get his
Con.
gloves off.
All right.
Right?
With enough training, I think he could do it.
Enough training and friendship, anything is possible,
for catching
RJ.
that.
That is true. Friendships and AIs. That's where it's at.
We're adding AI to the mix now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I didn't even realize that. This is a flannel fight.
This is
Hey.
a flannel fight, it looks like.
Fighters
Yeah, I
ready?
said that in the lineup. They're
Fight.
both wearing flannel.
Oh, yeah.
Glad everybody's paying attention tonight.
It's.
Hold.
Good honor.
Good honor. Point Red.
Blue gave up the elbow shot. I didn't catch that.
Red
I saw Red
declines
come down on
point.
the head.
Red gets point.
Good
Yes,
honor
sir.
for both sides.
Oh. Red said to throw it
All
away.
right. Fighters
Throw it
ready?
away. Okay.
Fight.
Now, why would you throw away that point?
Hold.
Honor. He didn't feel it was a
Judges.
legal fight. He didn't feel like he earned
Point
it.
Red.
Trying to encourage a
Fighters
culture
ready?
of good sportsmanship
Fight.
here, which is why the good honor call originated in TSL.
Oh.
it's a lot of, I've even seen people, we're in other sports, right? Everybody's competitive, everybody wants to win, RJ.
Yeah.
But I've seen in TSL more than almost any other sport that I've been in. I've seen people at match point ready to win an exhibition fight like this, a championship series fight like this. And I've seen somebody get the point given to them to win it all and them go, that wasn't a good point, or no, I didn't hit the right area, or what you saw wasn't what you saw. Take that away, let's roll it back, let's do it again.
Oh, okay.
Judges.
And that's the kind of culture that TSL tries to encourage.
That's a good culture to get into, especially with this type of fighting.
Yep. Look at that. Kevin Criswell making a comeback. James still up 8-6.
Hold.
I saw at least 2 on Kevin.
Judges.
I'm sorry. I saw Kevin make contact at
3
least
judges
twice
agree.
on.
Point red.
Yep. All right.
Fighters ready?
Within 1.
Ooh.
8-7 in favor of James.
Hold.
Okay,
Judges.
looks like things are changing up a bit.
All right. I agree. Red got across the arm faster. Point red.
Point to red.
Fighters ready?
Knotted up 8-all.
Fight.
So Kevin's coming in with a little more authority, a little more speed, trying to counter the move. Oh!
Oh, what is
Hold.
that there?
Some
Judges.
nice flourish, but I think Blue tagged him.
Huh? What was that? Oh, you're self-calling? Yeah. Okay. That's good honor. Point red.
Good.
Once again, James giving up
fighters
a
ready?
point. That puts Kevin
Fight.
within 1 of winning this round.
Wow. That's a very close match.
It didn't start as that. Kevin's having his own personal Cinderella story over here.
Yeah, looks like he's a lot
Hold.
more comfortable.
He's loosened up, kind of got the flow of that.
No consensus. No exchange.
Kevin also
Fighters ready?
decided.
Fight.
RJ Joe, shut up. I'm going to show you what's up.
Oh, okay.
Hold. Good honor. Point blue. Fighters ready?
See, Kevin Criswell
Fight.
giving up a point. Could have took him.
9-9.
Yep, brought us 9-9.
Hold. Judges. Blue slightly faster. Point and round goes to blue.
Point to blue. Make it 10-9.
Blue takes the W.
That was that was sudden death material.
So fighters are going to take a break. RJ, now it's time for us to do what we do,
Which is?
which is talk.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
And tell everybody at home about our sponsors.
Why don't you go first?
No, I think I finished talking about them before, but, you know, remind everybody who may be just discovering us at home, this is the Saber Legion, the Foundry LED Saber Training Camp and Championship Series event happening here in Southern California at the Hilton at LAX. We want to thank our sponsors who helped us get this event along. Mark Renas, Clint O'Brien, David Laudenslager, Steve Castillo, Mark Carrico, Alec Martinez. And you know what? Let's throw Antoinette in there with as much as she's done to help this event get off. And you know what, RJ?
What?
I think I'm out of time. I think I took the entire break. Yes, sir.
We are ready.
Are my judges ready?
I shouldn't speak for our,
Right. Red fighter ready?
our point keeper.
Blue fighter ready?
Ooh, yes.
Fight.
So once again, anybody just joining us, Kevin Criswell's the red fighter with the red saber in the red plaid, black pants. James Eckback,
Right. Blue
the
declines
white and the blue
point.
saber,
All right,
blue
fighters ready?
flannel, and the black shorts to set that lineup. Blue fighter declined at that point, in case you couldn't hear that while I was blabbing on.
Hold. Judges. Judges, bring it in.
Hey, looks like we have somebody watching from Facebook from Ecuador.
So,
Thank you for
nuclear
joining
call
us.
blue Within red shot?
Yeah, it's leg.
I
There's
saw
a
it.
leg shot.
There's a leg shot?
Yeah, there's a,
I'm going to cut that mic as the director is having a little powwow. Thank you, RJ. Keep me honest over there. Hey, Roberto, thank you for joining us. Hope you're enjoying the fight. It's been a good match. Good night for exotics, let's say. A good night all along. First match was great also.
It was a great match.
Fight.
So looks like I missed a point. Blue fighter's up, 1-0. James up. Got one on the board.
Hold. Good honor. Point blue.
Point to blue.
Blues widening that
Fighters
gap,
ready?
but first round,
Fight.
same thing happened. Kevin was able to make the adjustments
Oh.
mid-round. Ooh. That is why we
Okay.
wear gorgets, RJ. Actually,
Judges.
what were you going to say?
I really do need to invest in a gorget. It looks like
All right, no
Well, it saved my life.
consensus.
I thought you were
No
going to say I do like to
exchange.
breathe.
I like.
All right,
breathing
fighters
too.
ready?
I love the air.
Fight.
I mean, it looked like it was maybe clavicle area, not quite throat, but either too close for comfort, right?
Definitely too close.
All important parts of the body. I'd like them all to work properly.
Mhm.
Hold. Judges. Yeah, I saw that as well. Red got the block in, but blue's blade just blew through enough to tap. That's point blue.
Point to blue.
Fighters ready?
Yes, sir.
Fight.
Blues up 3-0. I'm sorry, James is up 3-0.
Hold.
Looks like Kevin
Judges.
got a forearm, maybe?
Maybe.
You would call you'd call an invalid target.
Got
Yep.
our director
Okay.
giving some coaching to our line
All right,
judges.
invalid target, no, and nothing done. Fighters ready? Fight.
Can't score if you hit the fingies, RJ.
Ah, that's good to know. I'll put that in my notes.
Hold. Judges.
Looks like we've got one blue, one
No
red up.
consensus, no exchange. Fighters ready?
RJ said,
Fight.
RJ, I'm sorry, Ewok says, you know what? I didn't like any of that. Most of my
Hold.
judges didn't see it. Let's throw it out and do it again.
Judges. Good honor. Point red.
James
Fighters
gives
ready?
up the point. Kevin goes up 1. James in the lead, 3-1.
Hold. Point red. Fighters ready?
Is this the start
Fight.
of Kevin's rally once again?
I believe so. It
James.
looks like that comeback.
James was up 3-0.
Hold.
Is that
Judges.
intensity again from Kevin?
It's definitely having.
Point blue. Fighters ready? Fight.
James got one on the retreat, though. I'm going to let some personal bias slip in here, RJ.
What's up?
Because of my personal feelings of reverse grip, I'd like Kevin to
Hold.
take this.
Well,
I'm not a news reporter. I don't have to be unbiased.
Two judges agree.
This is
Point
true.
red.
Kevin's
Fighters
up
ready?
one more,
Fight.
narrowing the gap between him and James. Lots of Kevin changing stances, changing angles. Looks like
Hold.
yep, James got
Good honor.
Kevin on the
All right.
bicep.
Point blue.
yeah. Looks
5 points.
5 points. Switch sides.
Oh,
Gentlemen, keep up the fat and
Gotcha.
the fight. It's looking real good. All right, fighters ready? Table ready? Judges ready?
Ewok's even handing out
Fight.
validation as the fight director.
Yeah.
What the heck
Oh,
was that?
It looked like a jump attack of some sort.
Like a saber version of a Superman punch.
Yeah, exactly. Something you'd see in cartoons.
I'm going to call that one simultaneous. First to the match. All right, fighters ready?
Is it flair? Is it style? Is it potentially fabulous? Sure.
Hold.
Yeah.
You okay? Yeah. Judges,
Is it great from a safety perspective?
point blue.
Probably not.
Right.
Fighters ready?
What if it gets the job done, I
Fight.
guess?
I suppose.
Ooh, looks like his stance has changed and his sword form.
He's mimicking a staff almost.
Yeah.
James looking at Kevin and saying, you know what? You can do it. I can do it too. It's the IRL version of anything you can do, I can do
Real
better,
quick.
right?
Judges bring it in.
Exactly.
Fighters
I
to the
agree.
corners.
We're about to have a director chat. As Mr. Ewok does that, I'm going to go take a step away from the table, grab myself a delicious drink,
Ooh,
and take a quick sip, RJ.
Sounds lovely, I guess.
Keep our friends at home company.
Yeah, you know, it is quite cold outside. So they're like,
RJ, you're a regular poet. Thank you.
and I didn't even know it. Ooh, it looks like the weather for today is a lovely 62 degrees. It is a little bit cold.
Brisk 62 degrees here in Southern California.
Yeah. And getting colder by the hour.
You know what? I'm glad summer hasn't started. I know some people have some hot takes about that, but as a large and in charge fella, I'll take it.
Likewise.
Once again, as the match resumes, continues. Looks like we have split decision, and Ewok goes with
Points are red.
Kevin. Kevin once again fighting back.
Nice.
Score is 6-4. James in the lead.
Ooh, 4-6 curse. As they say.
What?
I don't know.
4-6 curse. We're just going to make that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Write that down every time tonight, RJ. 4-6 curse.
4-6
So 2 reds, 2 undecided. We're about to go to another meeting of the minds
I
in
wonder
the center of the ring.
what do you think they're talking about?
Probably what they want to have for dinner tonight.
That does sound good right about now. It is 8:28 at the moment.
It is. I think on the way home, RJ, we're going to swing by In-N-Out. I'm going to get a double-double, animal style,
Ooh,
some grilled onions, some animal style fries.
that sounds like heaven. I would like to go for like a 4x4, all
Alright.
animal style, and like a nice thick shake.
All right. That's going to be
Chocolate or
point
vanilla?
red.
Napoleon.
Oh,
All right, fighters ready?
it's a spicy
All right,
meatball.
red
It is.
declines point. Good
So
honor.
that went to Kevin,
Alright,
our
fighters
red
ready?
fighter.
Fight.
Score is 6-5. James in the lead. Oh, he declined the point. I apologize. 6-4. Antoinette over here keeping me honest.
Hold. Judges, point red.
You don't have to. Don't make RJ feel like you need to do that.
That's point red.
If you want.
Thank you.
RJ over here causing
Okay.
chaos at the
Declines
broadcast
the
table.
point, claims it in the same way that he originally was going to get it. Fighters ready? Fight.
See, he's definitely causing chaos because when I get on the mic, I
Oh!
lose track of the scoreboard.
Good
But
honor.
your voice is
Point
so
red.
lovely.
Oh, see, look at that. I forgot again.
Thank you. Fighters ready?
This is no good.
Fight.
We are now tied 6-6. Ooh.
Hold. Judges. Point red.
Points are red.
Look
One-
at that.
Once again,
Red takes
Kevin
the lead.
coming from behind,
Fighters ready?
tying it up.
Right?
Maybe you have a. There's something it is about that 6-4.
Hold. Judges. All right, 3 judges agree. Red was faster on that one. Point red.
Oh, wow.
It's a red. It looks like that
Fighters
comeback.
ready?
For a bit
Fight.
there, I was sure that was going to be the last match for these two. But Kevin coming up and ruining that. Oh,
Hold.
Did
That
James
was
take the first
beautiful.
one?
Did he?
Point blue.
I thought Kevin took the first.
Point
Points are
blue.
Oh,
Maybe? I don't know.
All right, fighters
What
ready?
do we know? We've just been talking.
we're not actually paying attention to anything here. Aren't we lovely?
Hold.
Everything in my brain
Good
is like the
honor.
RAM in your
Point
computer. It
red.
happens and then I immediately forget about it.
Match
Kevin
point for
within.
red.
Oh, that's right.
Fighters ready?
James took it
Fight.
because a point was declined or an
Hold.
honor point was given, took us to 9-all,
Judges.
and then I believe James won that. I believe.
Saw that as well. Blue was slightly faster on that one. Point blue. Fighters ready?
Ooh, 9-8.
Fight.
9-8. Another close match.
Really, really close. That last point that James did was an interesting technique. He kind of used his own knees as like drums against it as a distraction.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Never
Hold.
seen anything quite like it before.
Judges.
If that's Kevin,
Is that match point?
4 judges agree. Point and round goes
That
to
is match
red.
point.
We're getting a 3rd round out of this one.
10-8. So yeah, 2 up, 2 down, going to the final
Fighters decline the
round
break again
of
because they're
this.
young
Final
and they can keep going forever. One day you'll catch up to me in age and you'll be
Are we
like,
going straight into the
nah,
3rd
give me
round?
like 10 minutes.
I-
All right, is
Looks
my
like
table
maybe
ready?
we are. Nobody needs breaks apparently when they have adrenaline.
Oh, definitely not.
This
these
is the
people.
3rd round.
If you've ever been to practice Kevin
Yeah.
Criswell, he'll fight.
Yeah,
Person.
it's
after
1-to-1
person
right now.
after Person.
Oh, we're ready.
Table good?
Yeah,
Cool.
we're good.
Judges ready? Actually, I want my judges to rotate a line just to get fresh perspective. All right, red fighter ready? Blue fighter ready? Can you go to the corner, blue fighter, please? Right. Fighters ready? Fight.
All right, 3rd match starts up. 2 prior, really close.
Ooh.
James with the
Hold.
walrus fang technique.
Good honor. Point
I don't know
blue.
if that's what it's like the walrus teeth.
They do look like walrus teeth.
When did that
Point
light
to
up?
blue.
Blue now. Ain't working hard enough. They maybe come back for it.
All right, fighters ready? Fight.
Point to blue.
Hold. Judges. All right, point blue. Fighters ready?
I mean, after the first 2
Fight.
matches, I don't even know where this will go now.
Yeah, looks like they're both very skilled fighters.
Hold.
They are.
Point red.
As James walked into that blade,
Red was tired of
Except for
blue's,
that one time.
maneuvering.
except for that one time at band camp.
Yeah.
Fighters ready? Fight.
Yeah.
I guess, do you guys have like any information about these 2 fighters that you would wish to share?
Yeah, so James has an interesting background because he's been fighting as long as he can
Hold.
remember.
Ooh.
His dad
Judges.
has been fighting in SCA before SCA was SCA.
Right,
same
judges,
with
bring it in real quick.
HEMA, and James kind of grew up around it all.
Where did blue
And
make
so
contact
when
on
he
that
came into TSL, he had a very unique background and experience that he applied
Yeah,
to
I
how
saw
he
the red.
fights. And it's very aggressive, but also very, very calculated.
Yeah.
I find it really fascinating, especially his speed. The thing is, with Kevin Criswell, he also has incredible speed. And he has a very strong HEMA background that he works really, really hard at. And it's one of the most elegant fighters that I see around in SoCal, just in general.
Wow. So one has a family background in sword fighting and other types of combat, while the other trains. I mean, they both train really hard, but this one trains in a different type of combat.
So it looks like we were knotted up 2-all. Then Kevin took another point, giving him a 1-point lead.
Ooh, point to blue, it looks like.
They want to make it interesting tonight.
Yeah.
Definitely.
3-3.
So I know we're having technical difficulties tonight, but I thought their music choices were interesting. I haven't actually listened to this, but it was, I don't know if I'm actually allowed to say that. Can I say that?
Holy bleep, Tom Tom. Holy explicitive deleted, Tom Tom.
That was for Kevin's Criswell's lockout music. A lot of these fighters chose a very
Red shot.
suitable song for that they felt represented themselves. And that was definitely an interesting one.
It sounds very interesting. I haven't heard about that song before.
I think my next walkout song that I'm going to have in one of these events, if I ever get back on a card, is going to be Bowie in Space from the Flying Conchords.
Nice. Now that's a good
Three
song.
judges agree. Point red.
Point to red, it looks like.
Ready? Good honor.
Knotted up for all.
Hold. Judges. All right, 4 judges agree. Blue slightly faster. That is 5 points. Trade side fighters.
Ooh, okay. Point to blue.
Simultaneous. First of the match. All right. Blue fighter. Well, that was the round for that one. Right.
We need a screwdriver on batteries.
Blue fighter ready? Red fighter ready? Table ready?
Say it? Yes. We're ready.
He looks like he's doing something. You good? All right. Fighters ready?
I think it's 5-4. I think it is.
I didn't move the
Ooh.
point.
Okay. Whoa.
Point red.
Oh, there we go. Aha.
Red.
Point red.
Point red. Fighters ready?
I'm pretty sure I missed a point somewhere. It's okay. That means we get to see more action.
Yeah.
They are incredible fighters to watch.
They are.
Especially like with
Good
exotic
honor.
weapons and
Point
how they're
red.
fighting.
Fighters ready? Fight.
6-5. Wait.
Yep, 6-5. Kevin up 1.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Point blue. They're really just trying to keep this like neck and neck.
Knotted up 6-all.
Ooh,
Fighters
6-6.
ready?
Yeah.
Fight.
A lot of good action. Pull my mic down just a bit.
Judges.
There we go. I think that's better.
Oh, you're saying this is safety. This is I didn't see. Yeah. All right, 2 judges agree. Red slightly
I thought this was I don't
faster.
see.
Point red.
And then this is I don't speak.
I believe that's something else.
Oh, okay.
Did I miss something?
No, you're good. I was looking at you for guidance.
And I was totally engrossed into the fight, which is very poor
be okay?
behavior for somebody who's on mic.
Well, no, and you're also getting sidebarred left and right with
Fighters ready? Fight.
getting pulled for sidebars because you are the brains behind the operation this week in Antoinette. Thank you for all you've done.
Thank
to,
you, Antoinette.
Oh,
Oh, gee, I don't even know how to.
judges.
I'm not the best at taking compliments, but I definitely appreciate
Good
the
honor.
recognition.
I did see that as well.
I'd also.
Red, thank you for.
Oh,
I was about
shoot,
to
did
say,
I miss a
didn't
point
even
again?
talk about that. I appreciate your honor. Yeah, red shot came into the side before blue made contact with the helmet. Point red.
Point to red, it looks
There you
like.
go.
Oh, and I gave
Fighters
James a
ready?
point. Let's fix that. Oh, no, everything went sideways. All right. 8-7. Kevin's up.
I will say one thing is that this event wouldn't be this event without everyone else who came to help, and especially
Oh,
fighters who took time out
4
of
judges agree.
their
Point
weekend
blue.
to come out
Because
here.
they want to keep it tight. You
Especially
guys
for
are planning
individuals
this,
like
aren't
Aubri or
Uh-huh.
David and Ryan. They definitely had a long ways to
you?
drive
You're
to
wearing
get here
red
this
plaid,
weekend.
you're wearing blue plaid.
And then the out of state love we're getting from people like Brian Williams.
Oh, yes. That was very exciting. He definitely wanted to get in all that limited edition memorabilia there.
Right?
Judges.
He was very excited to find out that he won back of the head
No
protection.
consensus,
RJ and
no
I were saying
exchange.
once we work on teleportation
ready?
technology, we'll send it to him.
Well, thankfully he made sure to send me money so I can ship it.
Oh, yeah. That would
But
help.
snail mail is always snail mail. Can always be improved upon.
Two
2
judges
blue, 1
agree.
red.
Point blue.
Point to
Match
blue.
point for blue. Fighters ready? Fight.
Oof.
These next couple exchanges really do tell who's going to win this fight. Kevin needs to score 1. Then it really isn't anybody's fight.
Ooh.
Point red.
Point to red.
Next point takes the whole match.
Wow.
This is sudden death.
Sudden.
Next point wins.
That's great.
Right?
Sounds like good things are coming.
Even like thunder and lightning sounds.
Fight.
They're good dum-dum.
Ooh, they're all doing their thing right now.
Oh, he tried to get a
Oh,
cheeky
so
little, like,
close.
back of the hand.
Yeah, it almost looked like a thrust.
Oh!
See, that's when you know it's a good hit.
Yeah.
4 judges agree. Point blue.
Point to blue wins the round.
Great
Means
fight.
Eckback really fought for that.
That
one.
was a good
Yep.
match.
3 up, 3 down. James Eckback takes the match. Killing our directors, Mike, and
Can you kill mine too, please?
yep, Antoinette's going to step away doing Antoinette things.
Mm-hmm.
RJ's going to sound like a type of person that likes to go, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
director, potty break. We're going to call this an intermission of sorts.
Yeah.
And then we're doing a raffle as well.
All right. What's the prize for this?
Only the clock. knows. In and out surprise, RJ.
I love In-N-Out.
Because I'm keeping my eye on the prize,
Ooh.
and the prize is in and out on the drive home.
I'm excited for this In-N-Out. You keep speaking of animal-style fries. Oh, grilled onions. That secret sauce. It's the things worth dying for.
It's the small things in life.
Exactly. You only live once. Make it count.
Isn't the name of James Bond movie?
I think that's To Die Another Again. Another again?
To die another day?
There you go. To Die Another Day.
Okay. So we are getting ready after the raffle for anybody that is here, excited, waiting on things to happen.
How much is the raffle? Do you know?
The raffle, it was $5 for. It was an amount of something for an amount of tickets, and I don't know.
We should have asked her then before she left.
You trying to get some last-minute raffle entries, Arj?
Maybe a little bit. You know, these folks come to watch this. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's the last one, RJ. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Wait, what's this ticket for?
The raffle.
Do I give it to her?
No. Well, I mean, I guess maybe.
Is it too late?
I think it might be too late.
I want the gorget. Oh.
Oh no, sounds like somebody else wants to get in more tickets. So we'll pause for a couple seconds.
Do you rip this? How does this technology work?
RJ, if you can't figure out how to do raffle tickets, you can't get your tickets in.
Oh.
All right, as my broadcast partner runs away to put another ticket into the raffle for himself. Clint, this is flattery in its grandest form, I guess. People last minute trying to get at that gorget of yours.
Looks very nice.
Graphic design gift certificate for Clint O'Brien, smithing services.
I think, unless we got some bad intel here at the broadcast table, RJ.
We obviously won't be able to really pick up the mic this other than what is on here, but that's okay.
How many of you guys are going to Combat Con this year?
You could put a love next to it.
You could.
It's dirty, but it's
It'll,
Yeah, I have the second lob over there.
yeah.
Did they take that off?
Yeah. No, he just put it right there.
Oh, just now though, right?
Yes.
was I supposed to write my name on this ticket?
There's numbers.
Okay.
But maybe you should have put your number on it.
Can I just show somebody on the iPad what it's going to look like?
Sure.
For our fight, for their fight, I'll run the iPad for
Yeah.
them. So
Give it to
so I have this one queued up.
Okay.
Good to go. So this first one, right? I'm going to queue it up again, but then it's this one. It's the faster version.
Okay.
That's the second round. Then you tap on it, hit play, and you're good to go.
Oh, okay, cool,
It's
cool.
only like technically 145, but like.
These are all the audios?
Just for the two. For the next fight, I'm going to. So this is for the fight music.
Oh, this is fight music. Okay.
So what I would say is like as they're saying fighters ready.
Yeah.
Hit play because let it play because there's a couple seconds of like extraneous stuff.
Okay.
But I'm gonna queue this one up to exactly where it needs to be because I skipped the first like 20 seconds.
production talk going on at the table, getting ready for a Unity fight. Think you folks at home have the Daniel Lane and David fight coming up in just a little bit. This will be a Unity fight. If you're not familiar with what a Unity fight entails, that means there will be no breaks, there will be no stops. It'll be nothing but go, 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 go.
Okay. Damn, I probably should have bought more tickets. Are there tickets in here?
That's where I got mine. Thank you, everybody, once again, who's tuned in to watch this. We had a mini production meeting. Sorry we went silent on you all. We still love you. Hope you're tuned in. Hope you're waiting with anticipation as your own Daniel Lane will take on David Laudenslager. Yes, they can be. We got a drum roll.
All right, it looks like. I wish my name was Salina.
Salina ended up winning something.
It's the Gorget.
Was it?
Or it's the...
A gift certificate for a Gorget?
Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, a silly fight, RJ.
Silly. Is it? Oh, okay. Wait, are we starting?
Yeah. RJ?
Where's the light and camera department? I gotta talk to the union representative.
RJ and I gonna take a step away and futz with some lights.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it should be a... There we go.
Come on.
Changing the angles of the lights at the request of the fighters. Once again, we care about safety. We care about the fighters.
Hey, can you check the... Are the lights good, or do you want them lower? Okay. Yeah.
I went and rushed doing a scoreboard for a fight that doesn't warrant a scoreboard, RJ, because once again, it's a Unity fight, which means
Unity.
The fighters are going to fight nonstop. That's why we have the music that we had our sidebar over here about. They are going to fight a continuous amount of time.
Now, why would they do that?
And then I believe it's the total strikes per side will be calculated, tabulated. We have a very fancy adding machine over here. It's called using your fingers and toes.
Knees and toes?
And if you run out of fingers and toes, it's find a friend and have them help you count that way.
Oh.
And once we do all of the maths, which means I'm not involved,
Wow.
then... Hi, Daniel. How you doing? You excited? Living life? Yeah. I love the armor. It's super sexy.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass.
Getting ready for this Unity fight. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these, RJ. You might be you're in for a treat.
Ooh.
Everybody seems to love them. I think they're mid. I'm an edgelord like that.
All right.
Hipster, some would say. Everything that other people like, I go, take it or leave it.
Ah, so pretty much they just beat each other until the song's over.
Pretty much. You know what I won't leave, though?
What?
That in and out that we're getting on the ride home. And we are halfway done.
Now that's something to look forward to. I am so excited. I can't wait to pack everything. And
Once again, as Ewok is giving the rules, the breakdown for the Unity, announcing some of our fighters, all of that fun stuff, I'd like to thank Mark Renas, Clint O'Brien, David Laudenslager, Steve Castillo, Mark Carrico, Alec Martinez, and Antoinette, everybody who helped make this event happen. Special thanks to Mark Renas for his work on the Gators and being a sponsor for this event. Once again, you folks, with your work and your donations, help us make these events happen. You help keep the lights and the mics on, and for that we're thankful. TSL Southern California, for all that you do for us.
yes, thank you.
RJ, you will need the pad.
I will need the pad. You are correct, good sir.
We got Daniel in the red fighter corner.
Once they call ready.
Laudenslager in the blue fighter corner. Are my judges ready? All right, judges, remember, since we're only...
Antoinette joining us once again at the table.
Yeah, I had to go take care of that raffle.
Do all the things.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything.
At least you don't have the number cards to worry about this time, because it is a Unity fight, which means they will fight continuously. They will bop each other. And
Fantastic. I love to hear that.
yep, RJ and I were celebrating. We also said it's a lot of math, and that means RJ and I are not involved in the final tabulation. So we're also excited.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. At least I don't have to count those raffle tickets.
Table is ready.
Are my judges ready?
I don't know what we need to be. Oh, RJ's the DJ.
Oh, yeah.
When he says fighters ready or something, hit play, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Did he say
fighters ready?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right,
Fight.
fight.
All right. The fight.
And the action begins.
Very ominous.
That speaker's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
See, look at that. When a backup is more than just a backup, when a backup is a solution to your problem.
Right.
Continue.
We had a hold on there because I believe there was debris
There goes
on
another
the
one.
field. Yet another one.
They're losing their armbands here.
Ewok getting his footy on, though, like a professional soccer player. Kicking that armband out of the ring. Oof!
Ooh, that was a good headshot.
Yep. So also part of this, RJ, if you're not don't know, you need I believe it's a 90-degree angle for your strike, so it can't just be tap, tap. You have to kind of have some intent with your strikes in here. Trying to encourage people to use proper technique, martial technique, proper cuts, things like that. Little less tip. Oh, wow.
Whoa, that was a crazy duck with Daniel Lane.
Ducked that.
Lots of swinging going on.
Again!
Oh!
Daniel Lane has entered the Matrix.
Looks like a whole nother level going on.
Daniel Lane, fleet of feet.
Double.
Both fighters slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that the actual end of the music now? Okay. That pause got me.
I think they're slowing down because of the end of the music.
Probably. I was gonna accuse these gentlemen of
Judges,
running out
center of
of steam. Let's cut our director's mic as they figure out who won that. RJ, what did you make of any of that?
I don't know.
So it should be a fast version or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah. We gotta get out of here.
Oh, wait. They're already back.
Oh. Is it this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Tappy, tappy.
Blue fighter wins that round.
That was a pretty awesome round that just happened in front of us. Lots of swinging.
Are you familiar with Unity? Have you seen Unity fights
This is
before?
my first time watching the Unity fight.
They're definitely impressive, right?
I am so old and been around TSL so long. I was at the first Unity tournament that they did in Northern California.
That
so
wasn't
was our
too
fight
long
director.
ago.
It feels a lifetime ago because COVID happened.
Pre-pandemic.
Whenever he said it's a lie.
David was there. I believe the boss Haas, Charlie, was at that event. It was a time. It was exhausting.
Yeah. And that was Aubrey's first tournament.
Oh yeah, it was.
How long does the Unity rounds go for?
As long as that song goes for.
Oh, so this song has to play.
Yes.
It's a very specific song, and it's almost 90 seconds, right?
I think so. 90 seconds continuous fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's definitely what I'm training for.
Yeah, same. Someday.
Yeah, Unity is quite popular. It sold out in Vegas real quick that they had to open up some more slots.
Wow.
As difficult as it is, people really, really like it.
We're going to train RJ up. He'll be ready next year. We're going to start doing suicides in 2 weeks.
Wait, what?
He joined me on Saturdays. I keep track.
Oh, snap. Well, I guess we are off for a good adventure then.
Oh, look. I know you folks at home can't see, but we do have some people in their hotel rooms checking out the action. Just kidding. Never mind. They're closing their blinds. They don't like us that much.
No, they want us to be done for the night.
Is my table ready?
Yeah.
All right.
RJ, the music man?
Oh,
RJ, the DJ.
playing the music.
There's a lot of J's in that sentence.
This is
Fight!
Oh.
this is my first time hearing this.
So do we get any more of those swift ducks from Daniel Lane in this, or is David just going to bring a saber down on top of Daniel's head if he tries those shenanigans once again?
I don't know. I kind of. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Our line judge is rocking out to this song. Really putting the pressure on them for this round.
Ooh, you can feel the force, the impact between these two sabers.
Yes, use the force
Yes, that's
of your saber.
Yes.
No, yeah. Jokes aside, yeah, no, they are both coming down with some authority.
Double.
Both of them showing that there's plenty of get-to-itiveness.
I definitely agree with that one.
Doing a lot of doubles.
Kind of a side effect of this format, RJ, because there's not really a stop and it's all go, go, go. Like, you're basically on the gas the entire time.
Oh, wow.
That it kind of happens.
One thing, though, that you always know is that your opponent is probably always as tired as you are.
Probably. It feels like they're choosing the moments to engage a little more carefully than they were in the first round. First round felt like maybe both of them were trying to set a pace, establish some sort of authority in this fight, as Daniel Lane comes across David's chest.
Ooh.
Double. Hold!
And somebody lost a tip
just
to
trick
their
back.
lightsaber.
All right. Continue.
Just kidding, maybe?
Hold. Is the music stopped?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was right on time. Yeah.
It's almost like we planned it, but we
Judges in
didn't.
center.
I know.
But we're going to say we did.
We're
There
that
was a
magical.
lot of doubling on that one. A lot. Right.
So you heard the director very quickly. There was a lot of doubling on that one. He almost didn't sound too pleased about that.
No. When you double a lot, what happens?
Make their life hard.
Oh.
The points don't count.
Ah, so when you're doubling, it doesn't count.
Yeah. So, for example, like when you go in, you get hit again,
Uh-huh.
and it goes back again. It keeps going back. Those points don't count. You have to get in, get out, clean.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
RJ wasn't given a third song.
What's the song? I don't have another song.
In Unity, doesn't have draws?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What do I do?
You just started the song again. We're going to hope they end before that.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
They gotta get a clean hit, right?
Yeah,
clean
I believe
hit.
that's what was said.
The
Yeah.
first clean hit to get in and out. So that means they can't do that.
No shenanigans.
Ooh, lots of doubles going on.
It really challenges the fighters to have really clean strikes.
Daniel Lane looks like he took that one to the back of his neck.
I'm surprised the judges didn't call that.
Well, I think that's what Mr. Ewok is going to have a talk with people about that.
It would be a good discussion to have. There's a lot of areas, I guess for our newer people who aren't aware of TSL or new to TSL, we have a few places that don't. You can't hit, correct?
Yes, we talked about one of them being the tum-tum. Back of the head, back of the neck would also be areas like that. We do wear the back of the head protection, but again, we like our friends and we don't want to break them.
I do like my friends.
So here's my thing. You need a clean hit, but if your opponent knows that...
Hold!
Oh!
Ooh, that might be a clean.
Point and match! Goes to Blue Fighter!
Looks like
David
Blue
got it.
Fighter won.
So David Laudenslager takes that. Daniel Lane certainly made him work for it, though.
That was a good match. A lot of things happening.
And stuff.
Yeah,
Lots of things and stuff.
Lots of stuff.
And lots of things.
Yeah, and stuff.
That looks like end
Mostly
of this
doubles.
match. They'll be.
Antoinette giving a sidebar to director Ewok.
Ooh, I wonder what they're talking about.
Logistics going on, planning, scheming. Things to make this event great.
All right. I wonder if it leads to a great income or outcome in the land of In and Out.
I was going to say, a great event leads to a great in and out, RJ.
Yes.
Yeah, we can roll it back.
What was it, the first song or the?
Sure, it's the first song, I think.
Okay. Well, are they doing another Unity? Oh. Oh.
We're getting ready for our next match, which should be Alain, Bloch, and I'm blanking. Ryan Lanon. They'll be coming out also doing Unity and having a lot of fun with it.
Nice, nice.
So we're gonna get that music ready.
Ryan Lanon, member of the TSL boy band, the Doughboys. We used to have a group of 4 guys that fought with Doughs. Oh. I guess. He's not sure.
It happens. Is that a dinosaur behind us?
Yes.
Wait, what are we doing?
Whoa, looks like we have a surprise.
I should just start some
What's going on?
Yeah.
jungle chase.
Oh, snap.
Well, this was certainly unplanned and completely impromptu.
Oh.
So are the judges actually judging this?
I have.
No, not really. Sort of. But
Oh my god, which, so who are we going for? Red Dino or Blue Dino?
go Blue Dino!
This is certainly...
It's a beautiful match.
This is pod racing.
This is pod racing.
Yeah. I like it. I feel safe.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not worried whatsoever that the electrical fences are down.
Nah.
I'm going to call Chris Pratt. We are in LA, close to Hollywood. He will protect me.
Wait, just you? What about the rest of us? Oh,
Yeah. You're on your own, kid.
He's got one of the balls for you.
Oh, damn. Oh, it looks like they are tiring out.
The king of the Jurassic, not so much the king of the ring. I don't know.
Yeah, same. It's either that or they're really drunk right now.
I mean, I'm surprised you're listening to the judges so well.
Right? Yeah.
David, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the first time a winner of a Unity match was selected on amount of inflation.
Yeah.
Well,
No deflate gate for us. We made a clear choice. We made a judgment call.
oh, that's dinosaurs for you.
So anyway, Ryan Lanon and Alan Bloch.
For Unity.
We'll have this will be a match.
This will be a match.
The match to remember.
Right. I have
We
one,
should have
two,
brought
where's my third
Kazoos
judge?
for this.
Oh, there you are. Okay, cool. All right.
You could just hand that to that man.
No, because
can
the
talk.
armbands keep
Yeah.
falling off. Yeah.
That's all right.
So you are blue fighter, though. We're basing it off the saber color. All right. So judges, keep in mind, red fighter, blue fighter.
Yeah,
All right,
you're
I know
hot.
Alan's wearing red, but he has a red lightsaber.
Give Antoinette a break. She's worked hard enough today.
Oh, yes.
Got David on the call with RJ and myself.
All
Is
right.
my table ready?
Here we go.
All right. Are my judges ready?
Something wrong with me. Too. What? Sorry.
Blue fighter ready. Red fighter ready.
Pick your winners for this fight, Ryan Lanon or Alan Bloch.
Fight.
I've already stated my favorite, Ryan Lanon, only because he was part of that TSL boy band, the Doughboys.
Oh.
Makes sense. You need him to win?
I need him to win.
Yeah. Anybody that didn't get that joke, just give it time to bake.
Double. Hold.
Looks like maybe we lost a tip.
Broken
Tip.
saber.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a
Oh.
broken tip.
Sorry, I got it.
Anybody see where it landed?
Fixing the track it back.
Can I borrow that white one?
One of the few things that causes a hold in a Unity match, equipment failure.
Ooh.
There you go. Can you hold this?
Oh. Daniel Lane trying to get a quick resolution to that,
Are you okay
handing
with
Alan
Alan
Bloch
using
a saber.
Continue? All right. Fighters ready? You may continue when the music begins.
Oh, looks like the lightsaber just fell out of its hilt.
Oh, now the other saber's going.
Where'd it go?
Lots of things are falling off
you have an
these
alternate?
days, it looks like.
One thing we try to do when we're doing Unity tournaments, we've done in the past, is your spare is always on the side, so we continue the music as long as there's no safety problem. But in this, we'll give it a little bit of a break because it's dark and it's late. So.
And we're tired.
And we're tired, yeah. So.
And hungry.
But that was the original Unity tournament had those rules.
And underpaid.
Oh,
The
yes.
fight with Alan
And
has
understaffed.
stuff breaking.
And I didn't get my bonus.
I didn't get that in and out yet.
Yeah.
Red fighter ready.
Wait, we weren't
Blue
complaining, I'm
fighter
sorry.
ready.
Oh.
Continue when the music starts.
Here we go.
Yeah, the advantage of it being along the side is that the longer you take, the less time you have to fight someone. So.
Oh.
So Greg Stevens asking, was that the Masters division? At a point in time, yes, so you're half right, but I think it's just now considered the Unity division, right, David?
Well, I think he's referring to the Masters division as the 50 plus, so I think he's calling both Daniel and me old. That would be my guess.
Well, I was also talking about the first Unity tournament, which was a Masters.
We did call it the Saber Masters
Yeah.
tournament, but then we decided, well, it was already called Unity at that point, but we just went with,
Double.
so that one would have been a double, but also an invalid strike to the stomach, because those targeting rules still apply, with the exception of the hand. You have to hit the wrist or the above for it to be a valid strike.
And Alain Bloch with that one of those new new helmets actually, right?
Yes.
Wait, was that the actual?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Sorry to yell into the mic there, people.
Judges to the center.
Gonna cut our fight director's mic. Yeah, I like that new helmet. It's got a like Cobra Commander kind of vibe to it, and I like that it's an all-in-one.
That's the Wakusi. Hang on. Put his mic back.
Score states, Blue Fighter wins round 1.
All right, first round to Blue Fighter.
All right. Fighters, you can have a minute to catch your breath.
So Wakusi?
Wakusi, W-U-K-U-S-I. They are available typically vendors, SoCal Swords, Purple Heart Armory. Purple Heart Armory actually has them available for pre-order right now. I think they're about $230, so they are pricey, but they are an absolute beast and a tank. I mean, I've seen people go into probably fighting harder than you should fight in a longsword tournament, taking shots, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I barely felt that." Like,
oh wow!
You know, so it's a plastic shell, but it is a tank.
How are we doing on time?
We're good. I mean, last fight, so cool. We're good. No rush.
All right.
Artist is doing his happy dance. He knows we're getting ever closer to his In-N-Out dinner.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Get them.
This
taste
was the one
that
that was given to
double,
me
triple hamburger.
Double, triple.
I'll get to you.
His lightsaber will turn on.
It might be dead.
Just like you, it is dead to me.
Oh, damn.
Right. Are you good? All right, red fighters ready? Blue fighters ready? Are my judges ready?
So what could be the last bit of action you all see here tonight? Ryan Lanon, Alain Bloch going at it one more time in this Unity fight.
Sounds beautiful, man.
They're warriors. They're poets. They're warrior poets, RJ.
Ooh. These guys look like they're going all out for this last match.
Yeah, leaving it all on the floor.
Ryan Lanon has definite intensity in this match.
A lot of fast strikes.
Fast feet, fast hands, fast strikes.
The one thing I also note, they're not actually striking hard, so that's the key thing, is that solid contact is required. But, well, that was a little harder, but, you know, but most of them, they are within decent control. But all the hits are still within the recommended power requirements for TSL, so.
Yeah, I think that's a misconception some people have. Just because it's Unity or just because it's TSL and we slap on so much armor, people think that they just can or should hit like a freight train, right? But that's not. At the end of the day, even at Unity, the game's to the touch, right?
Correct. It's solid. I mean, it's solid contact in this case, which means it has to at least whether a decent amount is traveling across their body, or a decent amount of the blade is making contact, or a sufficient amount of force. But in reality, it's more just about solid, and it's staying there. You know, it's sticking there a little bit. It's not like just lightly grazing. So in this case, light grazes are ignored, whereas in standard rule set they would be allowed.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So substantial contact.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean hard. Like even that strike from Alain, as long as he chambered his strike and made solid contact, it can count.
And RJ and I kind of touched on it earlier, but by chambered we mean is at least having like a 90-degree motion, right? Or a 90-degree arc at minimum. Or 45?
45,
okay.
45 to 90, somewhere in there. So somewhere in that range.
Interesting. So there's
Make
definitely
sure you unmute him then.
a lot more control to this.
Yeah. So they're going to tabulate. Come to a consensus about does Alain take this into, or do we go one more?
Right. Match goes to blue.
Blue team, or blue.
Blue takes the match. Yeah.
Alain Bloch takes the W.
Good
Up
fight,
2
gentlemen.
and down 2. And that'd be our final match for the night, right,
Mute him.
David?
Yeah, you can mute him. Yeah, that is going to wrap it up. We just did 4 matches. We had a great day of learning, training, getting ready for the upcoming annual tournament at Combat Con in Las Vegas. The next TSL tournament is in Virginia in June. I can't give you the exact date, but you can look it up on our Facebook page. I don't know if there's going to be a live stream associated with that, but we will have, there will be, that is an opportunity for fighters on the East Coast to participate or be a spectator. The annual tournament, we will have a live stream on, and we will be running that all weekend, where we're running, how many is it, 5, 6 tournaments? Let me think, Masters, Women's, Exotic Weapons, Standard, Tag Team, and Unity. 6 divisions running at the annual tournament. That is also where the winners of some of the Standard, Exotic, and Women's divisions and the Masters division will win a belt that they get to carry around, that gets passed down each year to the winner.
They
So,
get to.
yeah.
I mean, they get to be responsible
Yeah.
for a year.
Oh.
Don't lose it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like for me, it's with all my gear, it's just kind of there, so I see it when I'm grabbing my gear. That's because I'm still one half of the tag champions until the annual tournament.
Right.
So-
And then it resets.
So this was one of the last, or if not the last event on the West Coast until Combat Con and TSL 7. Are we up to? Is it
We
7?
also, I almost forgot, we do have we are up to 7. We have a world championship match with Mark Carrico and Joe Blankenship. TSL Battleground going to be in Minnesota in the middle of June. And there's some other matches associated with that. I think Alec Martinez versus Seth Glendenning. I don't know about the other fights, but you can also look that up on our Facebook page for the card for that.
So West Coast wrapped up, East Coast gets a turn,
And the Midwest as
the
well.
Midwest gets a turn.
But we will have a new CS. So this being a championship series, we do have a championship series belt. Mark Carrico is the current holder of that belt, and he will defend against Joe Blankenship.
Nice.
And this is the first one that we've determined based upon the ranking system.
The new ranking system,
So
correct?
Joe Blankenship was the number 2. Mark Carrico was the number 1 in the ranking system. So that is something that's gonna be exciting, an exciting match. Stay tuned for that live stream. That will definitely be live streamed, I hope. You never know with technology, but
Yeah.
they'll record it. But
Yeah.
we will sign off though,
Yeah.
and take care. I know it's very late on the East Coast. Thank you for staying up with us if you're on the East Coast or in the Midwest and Central. But
Yeah.
thank you again, and take care, everyone.
Yep. So one last time before we go, I'm gonna plug Combat Con and TSL 7. Tickets available still. Most brackets, some brackets selling out. So if you want to go, pick those up. One more shout out. Thank you to our sponsors, Mark Reines, Clint O'Brien, David Laudenslager, for donating his time with some of those virtual coaching sessions that I believe we raffled off. Steve Costello, who came and taught that mobility class. We had
Brunel Blades.
Brunel Blades out here doing some more stuff. Mark and Alec, thank you for the books. And Antoinette, thank you for doing everything this weekend. You have been watching the Saber Legion Training and Foundry Championship event. For David, RJ, Antoinette, Ewok, our fight director, and all of the fighters at the event, I've been Joseph Pavlenko. Thank you and have a good night.